Hey everybody. Oh, my aura has evaporated. I was just about to say, you may notice this isn't where we ended the last video. That's because I did a little bit of off-screening. I did some character grinding, mostly just practicing my magic spells because my magic ability was pretty dismal. So I just did some casting of spells like our newfound aura spell, and that's why it said your aura has evaporated when I started the video. Let's see, that brought my magic up to 28, which is not too bad. It was 5 before, so that's a bit of an increase. Let's go into the inn. Yeah, let's knock on the door because I want to get my dinner. Don't want to miss out on dinner.
So Dimitri says the gypsy didn't really kill Igor after all.
What, you hadn't heard? That foolish gravedigger fell into a grave and was trapped by his own gravestone.
Yeah, we were there.
Lucky for Igor, the stranger happened to wander by before Igor starved to death. You are all fortunate that the stranger rescued Igor. You would have burned an innocent man.
I still think the gypsy's a werewolf.
Yeah, alright, you guys go on thinking whatever you want to believe. You have some garlic pheasant for supper.
Ah!
Oh, look.
Sorry. It was kind of you to aid Igor. It has been a long time since we have had someone as heroic as you in Moldavia. Forgive us if we have seemed unkind to you. It is just that we have lived so long in fear.
This is what I mean by the townsfolk suddenly becoming a lot friendlier. All of a sudden the innkeeper's wife starts talking to you after serving us breakfast and dinner in absolute silence for a week. She has some strange growths on her face.
Should get those checked out.
Yeah. Okay. And she lights a cigarette and starts smoking, but we can talk.
No, that's the innkeeper, not the wife.
No. That's his puff of smoke. She's smoking as well, see? That's what she was doing with her arms when she moved her arms just now. She lit a cigarette and now she's smoking. But we can talk to her. We can ask her about a few things like the gypsies.
I was very worried about the gypsy. It was just like those 3 old busybodies to accuse the wrong man. I am so glad the gypsy is free. I don't know if gypsies are werewolves, and I don't really care. As long as they don't harm anyone, they have as much right to live in Moldavia as we do.
Okay.
Bella?
Don't you believe that, Yuri?
Maybe.
Well then, when you see your gypsy friend again, you may tell him that Yuri and Bella, at the least, will welcome him here any time. In town. Yeah.
No, I never said that.
But you meant it, didn't you? You are a man of your word, after all.
Okay. Tell us your name, since you've been serving us food for a week.
Bella. Oh, that is right. We haven't been properly introduced. Yuri, will you introduce us?
This is silly. You've met before.
Still, it would be nice to be properly introduced. Please, Yuri.
This is Bella Markarov, my wife and keeper of the kitchen.
And the one who wears the pants in the family, evidently.
You introduce yourself in return.
I am very honored to meet you.
Okay, tell us about fear. For some reason this shows up on the conversation list.
My husband Yuri does not like me to talk to strangers. He thinks that may be dangerous, but clearly you are not dangerous. You are a hero. We need a hero here.
Bella?
Oh, Yuri, I'm just saying how welcome he is in Moldavia.
Okay, and finally tell us about Igor.
I always leave a supper out for him behind the inn. He looks strange and a little frightening, but I think he is really a good person. He is always so polite to me. I'm not sure what he means by graveyard humor, though. At least he seems to be enjoying himself.
Does Igor tell graveyard humor? I mean, that's never happened. I have never heard Igor say anything but graveyard humor. I should ask him about that sometime.
I don't know what graveyard humor is.
Oh my, I wonder. I would not have imagined Igor to be that type, quite honestly.
I think she's gravely mistaken.
Ahem, yes. Let's talk about Gypsy's release.
So you found Igor in the grave. Lucky for Igor you came along.
Otherwise, poor Igor would be dead.
Well, at least he had a decent burial.
I guess that was a little graveyard humor or something. Okay. Alright, bye everybody.
You can touch her, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should I?
No, you can next time, I guess.
I'll go ahead and just to see what happens. Oh wait, she's probably not there. No, she's not. Okay, I'll try it next time. Yeah, okay.
Like, make up your mind.
Yeah, alright. Alright, let's see now. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have... oh, darn. I forgot to... nuts. I forgot to buy a broom from Olga.
Oh dear.
Because I will need that to properly deal with... okay.
Levitate.
Now I guess we can levitate, but now it actually takes off magic points. Alright, it's too bad I don't have a broom. I meant to get one, but I forgot, because that was just dumb. I'm sorry. What I will do then is go ahead and finish off that last wraith, because now we have the aura spell.
Oh, that's right.
So now I can... oh, hey, look, it's the elderberry bush again.
Hi.
Hi, elderberry bush. We'll just walk past you. Okay, the wraith is, I think, one screen down from here. Whoops. Oh, no, not that way. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cast this aura spell. You cast the aura spell. A gentle glow suffuses your body. What's the difference between suffusion and diffusion?
I don't know.
Chemists, please post in the comments. Let us know what's the difference between suffusion and diffusion. I'm sure somebody will. Alright, here we go. So the usual message about a chill going through you. Let's just walk right up and fight this wraith, because now we're protected. Now we have the aura spell. I'll just crank the aggressiveness way up and turn everything way down. Turn everything else way down. And here we go. As usual, he twitches with anticipation, but...
Yeah.
But at least now my health is not going down as I fight this...
Yeah, you're doing well.
Yeah, oh yeah, this wraith will be easy now that we have the aura spell cast.
Yay!
Alright, that was the last wraith.
For now.
Well, the last wraith of the 5 that are in specific locations in the forest. Alright, let's go ahead and search the barrow. The barrow contains treasure that the wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a well-crafted sword, alright, and 150 gold crowns. Wow. As you pick up the sword, you feel a sensation of strength and power. It's magical. You also find a scroll with mysterious letters that seem to writhe and shift under your gaze. At the top is a stylized heart symbol. A few drops of ink under it remind you of dried blood. It's the heart ritual. Oh, wow. I think we have all the rituals then. I think there are actually 6 rituals, but there are only 5 that we can get during the regular course of the game. So I think that's it. I think we have all the rituals now. And where's that sword? Oh, here we go. Here's this. Oh, it's Piotr's sword. It weighs 420
nice.
quarks. This magical sword has powerful combat and defensive abilities in the hands of a paladin such as yourself. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I think if you're not a paladin, you get just a battle axe from this grave. But yeah, being a paladin, we get that sword, which is pretty nice. It's a pretty good weapon, actually. Alright, that was the last wraith, so I guess there's not much to do now except go back and, actually, since we're closer to Erana's garden, let's go ahead and, yeah, our aura has evaporated. Oh well, too bad. I guess we can actually go ahead and sleep in Erana's garden for once, since it's close by.
You can eat some fruit too.
Oh yeah, now that we have magical abilities, let's see, which of these is the fetch spell? Is that it? Yeah, there we go, fetch spell. Let's cast it on the tree. Whee! Wow, your magical lasso floats towards the tree and plucks a single ripe fruit from its branches. Okay, let's take a look at this fruit just before we eat it. It's the mana fruit. This unusual looking fruit came from the tree in Erana's garden. You sense a tingling sensation from the magical energy stored in it. And I guess if you eat it, it gives you, yeah, it actually gives you mana. You feel a surge of power as the magical energy from the fruit releases itself into your system. But we're going to sleep right now, so it doesn't matter anyway. Let's see. How long will this dream sequence take, I wonder? Because I'm running out of time in this video. Let's hope it doesn't take too long.
You are happy. Then darkness falls. You are alone. You scream. There's someone there, but you can't reach the person.
You're in this weird and wonderful place once more. This time you remember all the times you've been here before, and despite the beauty, you're afraid. You listen for the voice. It calls out for you. And everything goes dark and something bad happens. You feel the darkness surround you, and you remember dying. You are overwhelmed with terror, and you remember running away. Your lungs struggle in the agony of no air, and you remember screaming. You are helpless and hopeless, and you remember the eternal loneliness. With all your remaining strength, you reach out to touch the voice. Yeah, you awaken as the sun begins to rise. Alright, it's a new day. Time for a new video. You awaken a cold sweat. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's it. Why did I suddenly get the eyeball cursor? It's weird.
You were looking around in the dream.
Oh, look, it's one of the residents.
I see you.
Skinny was born in a bathtub. Alright. Alright, that's it. I'll stop the video here. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye-bye.